So even as we continue tracking the latest on the protests that are taking place in the JNU campus, we're getting in more breaking news. This is with regards to an FIR that's now been filed by a JNU professor against the JNU Student Union President, Vice President, as well as other leaders of the Student Union. I've got the FIR with me and we're going to show you exactly what details have been mentioned. First of all, 17 names have been given in this particular FIR that's been filed by the professor. He's gone on to give a detailed statement in this FIR on exactly what happened, and we understand. I'm going to read it out for you. Now, the professor says that these students, he's named 17 of them, including the JNU Student Union President, Vice President, as well as other leaders of the Student Union. He said that these students became very violent and continuously shouting at me. When I tried to get out of the office, they pushed me and threatened, saying, "You will not die if you don't have lunch. We will not let you out until you give us in writing that you are put on obeisance." And Geeta Kumari and Simon Zoya Khan will be inducted in the Student Union. They also latched the doors of my chamber from inside and blocked it with a sofa and ensured that I didn't leave my chamber. I was in a state of complete shock due to their abusive language. They also shouted, "We will see to it that you are nowhere." Now, the professor claims that this went on for a few hours from about 2:30, and finally he says that at 3:15 p.m. I could leave with the help of my security officers. So this is the complaint that's been filed at this point by the JNU professor against the Student Union, and I want to go across to Atul on this. Atul, give us details on exactly what this complaint is about. The professor is claiming that he was harassed, that he was threatened by the JNU Student Union President, Vice President, as well as others.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate incident that has been reported from the JNU. Professor Umesh Ashok Kadam has lodged an FIR against 17 students for hurling abuses at him, for holding him hostage, and they did not let him go out of his office. The students had gone to his office to discuss something about some circulars, but they demanded two things. First, that JNUSU President Geeta Kumari and its Vice President Zoya Khan should be included in the committee. That was not possible for the professor. But when he refused to do so, they started hurling abuses at him. They manhandled him and they held him hostage inside the office. After that, when he requested them to that he wanted to go outside to have lunch, but the students were very angry. They shouted at him and they did not let him go out of the office. Professor had to call security staff. And it was after the security arrived at the crime scene when then only it was possible, and professor was taken out of the office. Finally, an FIR has been lodged and 17 students have been named.
All right, Atul, thanks for those details. This FIR really detailing exactly what happened. It's been filed against the JNU Student Union President, Vice President, as well as other students. With those updates, it's time for us to slip into a short break here on Republic TV. On the other side, we'll get you the latest from the world of sports.